Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Family Sableye here, and I'm coming to you with the third match, or third video of the RU tier. So, let us find a battle, and hopefully we can win. Okay, my opponent has a very interesting looking team, very tough looking team actually. Virizion is a huge threat. Yeah, my opponent's team's really tough. Although I don't see any defog or rapid spin unless Uxie gets defog, which I don't think it does. So he's going to open up with his Ambipom. I'm fine with that. He'll probably just want to fake me out. So yeah. I'm fine with that because it'll allow me to outspeed his Ambipom afterward. He's actually setting up nasty plot, and I don't like that. As he goes for the shockwave, he does outspeed us, so that's unfortunate. I will be able to get up my... I do have my Stealth Rocks and my Spike set up though. We'll see what my opponent wants to do. He might set up another baton, or set up another nasty plot and then baton pass out to a different Pokemon. Although I don't see what he would baton pass out into unless Virizion's special or his Uxie is special, or even his Seismitoad. My opponent here is thinking quite a bit about what he wants to do. Yeah, he's thinking a lot about what he wants to do. He's probably thinking about setting up another nasty plot. I'm gonna do some calcs here really quick. I might as well. Omastar and Ambipom. We're gonna say that is Hydro Pump. What in the world? Hello? Hydro Pump. Wow, that does a lot to Ambipom. I am going to go for the Hydro Pump in case he wants to set up another nasty plot. Because if I hit him with a Hydro Pump and he decides to set up a nasty plot, then he'll just die to hazards. As he's really run down the clock, he might just time out right here, guys. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. So we're going to take that win. Alright, so moving on to the next battle. My opponent has a really interesting team. It seems to be almost a sunny day team, a sun team basically. Really cool. The Pokemon that's probably going to set up the sunny day is maybe this. I don't know. Maybe it's not even a sunny day. He does have 2 defoggers on his team, so because of that, I don't think I'm going to open up with my Omastar. Right here, I'm just going to go for the fake out. And then I'll be able to judge the damage from that. As he actually goes straight up into his Bastion. Very good play by my opponent. And right here, I'm going to knock off its leftovers because I want to get rid of all of its healing ability. As he decides to set up the Stealth Rocks. And right here, I'm going to switch straight out into Peach. That way I could possibly fire off a Hydro Pump. Right here, I do expect him to send out his Mantine, expecting the Hydro Pump, so I'm going to decide to set up my Stealth Rocks, and if he wants to go for a defog, I'm perfectly fine with that. Because when he goes for a defog, I'll be able to get my Eelektross out for free. That's if he goes for the defog. But if he doesn't, I'm perfectly fine with that. I really need to preserve our Eelektross because it'll be very important during this game, as Unfuzzant and Mantine gets completely destroyed by our Eelektross. He's going to switch out his Victory Bell. That's fine with me because I do have a Flamethrower. He might decide to switch out into his Flareon, scouting for the Flamethrower. But if he does that, I'm fine with that as well. He's just going to go for a Sludge Bomb to sack off his Victory Bell. I'm fine with that. Out comes the Unfezant though. Why would he do this? He'll probably go for a return or some sort of normal move. I'm going to switch out into Peach here just to see what it wants to do. As he actually goes for the U-turn. That's fine by me. I'll be able to set up a Spike maybe. Yeah, I think I'll set up a Spike. He actually switches out into his Bastiodon. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump. Oh man, we missed. That really stinks. That's really annoying. I did not want to miss that Hydro Pump. And we missed the Will-O-Wisp. Oh my goodness. I want to Will-O-Wisp again. As he goes for the war, that's fine. Peach comes out, and Peach is going to live on 1 HP. And right here, we're just going to go for Hydro Pump. As we do take out the Bastiodon, we finally connect. So I'm happy about that. We both have rocks up on our team, or on our field. And right here, I believe we can start clicking Head Smash and sweep my opponent. As he ends up bringing out his Flareon. And I'm just going to do a quick calc right here. I believe Flareon has some really bad defensive. Yeah, it's terrible. Tyrantrum should easily be able to take out Flareon with probably just a Dragon Claw. No, it doesn't. It gets close though. But I think we're gonna go for a Head Smash anyway. Thankfully we don't miss. So that's really good. Right here, he probably want to go out into his Behemoth. As he actually switches out into his Mantine. I'm fine with that. I'll just click Head Smash again. That should easily take out the Mantine. And I do expect my opponent to forfeit from here on out. As he actually finally does send out his Behemoth. I do believe a Behemoth should be able to take a Head Smash fairly well. As it does seem like it can. Okay, what is up with my couch? Why is it doing that? Not Head Charge, Head Smash. Head Smash. Head Smash actually has a chance to kill, so I'll go for it. Why not? As we do take it out. And my opponent just has his Unfezant left, and that should easily be taken out by a Head Smash as well, unless we miss. But we don't miss. Good game to my opponent. That was really cool. Got a little mini Tyrantrum sweep. And let me just see how long this has been going for. Only 9 minutes. Okay, we might find probably 2 more battles, depending on how long this next one goes. So yeah. Seems as though Showdown is lagging right now. Quite unfortunate for us. Can't really do anything about that. If it lags, it lags. While we're waiting for that, let me just refresh this. And hopefully our calc doesn't start messing up. We'll keep Obama Snow right there. Alright. So our calc should be fine. Come on now. Find us a game. There we go. Alright. Oh, wow. Okay, my opponent has a very, very scary team. Very scary. I don't see any defogger or rapid spinner unless he's running defog on his Sigilyph. This is a problem though, because Sigilyph can easily set up on my Omastar, and that does a lot. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna go fake out, as he'll probably switch out into his. What just happened? Okay, it looks like we're gonna be doing two battles at the same time. Right here, I'm gonna go for a double hit, and let's try and multitask right here. He does have a rapid spinner on his Sandslash, so because of that, I think I'm gonna open out with our Ambipom, and we do get the double hit off on a Seismitoad. He will get his Stealth Rocks up. I think I'm gonna go for a knockoff right here in case he wants to switch, but he decides to stay in and sack off his Seismitoad. Right here, we're gonna start the timer over here because my opponent is taking way too long to choose his Pokemon to start with. Okay, so he finally decides to lead off with his Jolteon. I'm going to just fake out, and he's gonna come out with his Tyrantrum. Okay, so I find out that his Tyrantrum is Choice Scarf. So because of that, I'm gonna go out into my Tyrantrum. And because he is Choice Scarf, let me just check something really quickly, see what is the best move to go for against a Choice Scarf Tyrantrum. Choice Scarf, Choice Scarf. Outrage will be the only thing that can kill, although that'll grant him a free switch into his Cobalion. So we're just going to go for a Dragon Claw as he goes for his Dragon Claw. And we're going to hope we can win this speed tie, as he actually decided to switch out into his Cobalion. And because of that, I'm going to switch out into Zippers right here. And let's see what's going on this side. Fake out. He decides to switch out into a Sandslash. I'm fine with that. Right here, I'm going to go for the knockoff to get rid of whatever item he wants to get rid of his leftovers. That way he doesn't have any recovery, as he actually decides to go for a knockoff himself. So because of that, I am going to go for the double hit. That way we can get as much damage off on his Sandslash as possible. And let's go back to this battle real quick, as he actually has a Chople Berry on his Cobalion. So that's really interesting. He does set up the Swords Dance. I'm in a very bad position on this side, as he's actually going to taunt me. Okay, right here I'm going to switch out into Peach, as he goes for the Iron Head. And now I'm going to click Hydro Pump, and let's see what's going on over here. I go for the double hit. The Sandslash is brought down about 30%, so another double hit should be able to take out the Sandslash, as we do get a crit, so it's definitely going to take it out. He's going to go for the Iron Head over here, and he's going to take out our Omastar, so that's very unfortunate for us. But because of this, I can switch out into Zippers now and go for the Will-O-Wisp. He has the Sigilyph he can switch out into, which he's most likely going to go for, but I'm still going to go for Will-O-Wisp because I cannot mess around with his Cobalion. Right here, he does switch out into his Granbull, and I'm going to switch out into Peach because Peach isn't really doing anything, so I might want to sack that off, as he does actually switch out into a Sigilyph. So because of that, I am going to go for the Shadow Sneak, and that's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. And I am going to go for another Shadow Sneak, as he might want to switch out, but he actually decides to stay in. Right here, we do switch out into Peach, as he goes for the Earthquake, and that's going to bring Peach down all the way down to 2%, but we are going to be able to get up our Stealth Rocks, which will be really good, and they will stay there for the rest of the game because he did lose his Rapid Spinner. Right here, he's going to go out into his Musharna. I cannot afford to lose Zippers because Zippers is probably the only thing I have. Actually, no, I can afford to lose Zippers. We're going to go for the Shadow Sneak here, see how much it does. It does about 63%. I could have gone for the Sucker Punch, but I didn't know if it wanted to be like a calm mindset. Over here, he's going to switch out into his Glalie, and I set up the Stealth Rock, so that's going to give me the chance to set up my spikes, although I do expect him to go for the Ice Shard, as he does go for the Ice Shard. So that's going to be able to take out Peach, and this Glalie is a huge, huge problem. I'm going to go out into Friendly right here, because I should be able to get off a free Head Smash. If he goes for an Ice Shard, that'll really hurt, but I should be fine. And over here, I think I'm going to ignore all of that, because I don't want to be distracted by that. We're not in any good position at all over here. We're in a really bad position. I'm going to check something here. Flygon, blank set, 252, choice specs, Draco Meteor, or Earth Power, Musharna. Let's save your calm mind. Draco Meteor does about 64%. That's still not going to kill, but we're going to go for it anyway, as it brings him all the way down to 8%, as it actually goes for the Moonlight. So I don't see any way of us winning this match over here. We're going to go back to this match, as he does go for the Ice Shard, and a Head Smash is easily going to be able to take out his Glalie. Right here, he's going to switch out into his Granbull, and I think I'm going to sack off No Hands. As he's going to go for Moonlight to be able to get his Musharna all the way back up to full health. I am going to click Thunderbolt and hope for a Paralysis, because that's really all I can do at this point. Unless I switch out into our Tyrantrum Friendly. But even if we do, we can't, like, the Stealth Rocks are going to hinder us way too much, so we can't just keep doing that. Over here, he does go for the Play Rough, and that's going to take out our No Hands. Granbull, I believe, doesn't have the best special defense, so because of that, I'm going to go out into Mirage, and I really want to click Fire Blast, expecting this Rotom Mao to come out. Actually, I don't think he's going to do that. I'm going to go for an Earth Power. We do get the crit. I don't know how much that matters, but if it did matter, oh well. Right here, we're going to go for a Thunderbolt as he keeps Moonlighting up. I'm really trying to get this Paralysis here, because if we can get a Paralysis on this Musharna, that'd make me feel a bit better, but we're still not in the best of positions. We're actually in a very, very bad position. I do see myself still possibly winning, but it'll be very, very tough. Right here, he does go out into his Rotom Mao. And I'm going to switch out into Electros, because Electros isn't really doing much this game. And right here, let's go back over here. We still don't get the Paralysis. That's very unfortunate. If he didn't have the... oh, we do get a crit. So that's going to take out the Musharna. That definitely mattered. As he's actually going to switch out into his Tangrowth. Is Tangrowth faster? Oh man, if it wasn't faster, that would have been a terrible play by my opponent. Tyrantrum's only at 28%, so because of that, I think I'm going to go out in Mirage, and I think I'm going to click Fire Blast. He's going to burn my Electros. That's fine by me. Right here, I'm going to click Flamethrower as he goes for the Leaf Storm. I should easily be able to take that Leaf Storm because of Assault Vest. Flamethrower is going to do a lot, and we get the burn as well. So that's going to cancel out his leftovers. And we're just going to click Flamethrower again because I have no reason not to. Right here, my opponent's really thinking about what I'm going to do. Because I still have a possibility to win. Although that Choice Scarf Tyrantrum is a huge, huge problem. And he can actually win right here. Actually, I could win. I have to hope and pray that I can win a speed tie. and then kill a Cobalion with an Earthquake. That's the only way I can win right here. As he wins the speed tie, so because of that he is going to win. That's very unfortunate for us. I was really hoping we would win that one. Right here he goes for the Will-O-Wisp again. I'm not sure why, but we are going to go for a Flamethrower, and that's going to be able to take out his Rotom-Mow. Right here he just go into his Drapion. I am going to click Thunderbolt just in case he misses or I can survive any hit, but I don't. And right here I'm going to go out into my Tyrantrum, and I should be able to click Earthquake and win from here on out. I think an Earthquake should be able to take out a Drapion. I'm pretty sure it can. Because that actually doesn't, surprisingly. And he's going to be able to knock off and take me out. And that's very unfortunate, but I should still be able to win. Possibly. I should be able to win. I don't think a Jolteon can live Choice Specs Earth Power, but if he has HP Ice, that'll be a huge, huge problem for us. Because that might take out Flygon. He actually goes for Volt Switch. I have no idea why he'd do that. I guess he has no move to hit me with. So that's a good game to my opponent over here. I do want to check something right here. If we ended up winning the speed tie, would our Tyrantrum be able to beat the Cobalion? No. No, it would not have. So it didn't matter that he won the speed tie anyway, because Cobalion has too much bulk. It's too bulky for me to be able to take it out. So yeah, there's no way of me winning that match after that. That's very unfortunate. But we did make we kind of made sort of a comeback right here, but we still couldn't do it, unfortunately. And because of how hectic that was, I think I'm gonna end it off right there. We actually ended up finding 2 battles at once. So there you guys go. You guys got to see me multitask or battle 2 people at the same time. So that was pretty cool, I guess. I guess you guys can enjoy that. And with that, I'm gonna get out of here, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, take care.